This audiobook unveils the timeless truth. Energy is the essence of all creation. As you listen, you'll discover how your thoughts and emotions are living forces that shape your world. Learn to harness this power and transform your reality from within. Everything is energy. Introduction. In the depths of existence flows an eternal current, unseen yet omnipresent, the essence of all creation. Energy, in its purest form, moves through every particle, every thought, and every moment of being. This truth, known to the ancient masters, reveals itself now to you. Through the corridors of time, this wisdom has whispered its presence. Everything that exists, from the smallest grain of sand to the vastness of the cosmos, pulses with living energy. Your thoughts, rising like morning mist from the depths of consciousness, carry this same power. Each emotion that stirs within your heart sends ripples through the fabric of reality. The universe responds to these energetic emanations. When you understand that your inner world creates waves of energy, you begin to grasp the first key to mastery over your destiny. Every thought you nurture becomes a seed of potential, every feeling a stream of creative force. This knowledge transforms your understanding of existence. You are not merely a passive observer, but a conscious creator, constantly exchanging energy with the universe. Your joys, fears, dreams, and desires all radiate unique frequencies that shape the world around you. As you awaken to this truth, notice how your energy influences your surroundings. A smile shared brightens not only your day, but illuminates others' paths. A moment of gratitude elevates not just your spirit, but uplifts the collective energy of all those connected to you. Part 1. Awakening to the energy within. Chapter 1. The Sacred Code of Energy.
In the heart of an ancient desert, a young traveler named Karim stumbled upon a weathered temple. Within its silent chambers, beneath layers of dust and time, lay a scroll adorned with mysterious symbols that seemed to pulse with their own light. As he traced the intricate patterns with trembling fingers, the symbols began to shimmer, revealing the sacred code of energy that had been safeguarded by mystics through the ages. You must understand that this code exists not just in ancient scrolls, but in every breath you take, every thought you form, and every dream you nurture. The universe speaks through the language of energy, weaving reality from invisible threads of vibration and intention. These patterns of energy flow through all things, connecting the physical and spiritual realms in an eternal dance. Just as water takes the shape of its container, energy molds itself to your consciousness. Your thoughts and emotions are not mere abstract concepts. They are living forces that ripple through the fabric of existence. When you grasp this truth, you begin to see how every moment shapes your reality through the subtle interplay of energy. The wise ones of old understood that matter itself is but concentrated energy, dancing to the rhythm of universal law. Your physical world emerges from this invisible matrix, responding to the energy you project through your beliefs, expectations, and deepest desires. There lived a sage named Rahim who, after years of studying the ancient codes, discovered that chaos in his village stemmed from discordant energy patterns. Through patient observation and gentle guidance, he taught his people to align their energetic frequencies. Slowly, harmony replaced discord, abundance flowed where scarcity once ruled, and joy blossomed in hearts that had known only fear. The truth Rahim unveiled remains accessible to you. When you understand the language of energy, you hold the key to transforming your world.
Each thought you nurture sends ripples through the cosmic web. Each intention plants seeds in the fertile soil of possibility. Now, close your eyes and envision your life as a magnificent tapestry. See the threads of energy, golden strands of joy, silver streams of peace, vibrant ribbons of abundance, weaving together to create the reality you desire. Feel these energetic threads responding to your intention, forming patterns that reflect your highest aspirations. Let this visualization become your daily practice, a sacred moment of conscious creation. Chapter 2: The Invisible Threads of Connection. In a realm beyond time, there lived a master weaver named Amara who worked at a mystical loom. Her fingers danced across threads of pure light, each strand connecting to another in an infinite pattern. As she wove, stars were born and galaxies spiraled into being. Yet her greatest teaching lay not in the grandeur of her creation, but in the simple truth it revealed. Every thread touched countless others, forming an unbreakable web of connection. You exist within this cosmic tapestry, each thought and action sending vibrations through countless unseen threads. The boundaries you perceive between yourself and the world are but illusions, veils draped over the deeper reality of universal oneness. When you touch one thread of existence, the entire fabric trembles in response. The energy flowing through you is the same force that ignites stars and blooms in spring flowers. Your breath mingles with the wind. Your thoughts merge with the collective consciousness. Your heart beats in rhythm with the cosmic pulse. This is not mere poetic imagery. It is the fundamental nature of reality. In the mountains of the east, a young bird named Azure lost its way during migration. Separated from its flock, it flew aimlessly through storm clouds until exhaustion nearly claimed its wings. In that moment of surrender, Azure felt a gentle current, not of wind, but of energy. Following this invisible stream, it found itself drawn back to its family, guided by the same force that helps flowers track the sun and tides follow the moon. Just as Azure discovered, you are never truly lost or alone. The same energy that flows through you connects you to all of creation. Every person you've ever loved, every stranger you've yet to meet, every creature that walks the earth, all are bound together in this grand cosmic dance. This invisible thread of consciousness weaves through the fabric of existence itself, binding atom to atom, heart to heart, soul to soul. When you feel isolated or adrift, remember that you are as inseparable from the universe as a wave is from the ocean. The very force that guides the stars in their celestial paths flows through your veins, whispering ancient wisdom to those who learn to listen. Now find a quiet space and close your eyes. Feel the energy flowing through your body, pulsing with each heartbeat. Envision golden threads of light extending from your heart, reaching out to connect with your loved ones. See these threads stretching further, linking you to your community, to nature, to the entire world. Feel the gentle vibration of these connections, carrying waves of harmony and understanding. Let this awareness of unity guide your steps and open your heart to the wisdom of universal oneness. Chapter 3: The Symphony of Vibrations. In a time beyond memory, a musician named Kai discovered an ancient stringed instrument in a mountain cave. Its wooden body bore intricate carvings of spiraling waves, and its strings seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly light. As Kai carefully tuned each string, the air around him began to vibrate with mysterious energy. When he finally played the first note, its resonance carried far beyond the cave, touching hearts in distant valleys and awakening something long dormant in those who heard it. You too are an instrument of vibration, constantly emitting frequencies that shape the world around you. Every thought you think, every word you speak, Every emotion you feel creates ripples in the universal energy field. These vibrations are not mere metaphor. They are the very substance of your reality, the building blocks of your experience. The universe responds to your vibrational signature like a cosmic tuning fork. When you emanate frequencies of joy, gratitude, and love, you attract experiences that match these vibrations. Conversely, when your thoughts and emotions resonate at lower frequencies, you draw circumstances that mirror this discord. In the village of mirrors, chaos once reigned as each person played their own discordant tune. Arguments erupted like clashing cymbals, and prosperity seemed to slip through their fingers like sand. Then one evening, an elder gathered the villagers in the town square. She taught them a simple melody, not just to sing, but to feel in their hearts. As their voices joined in harmony, something magical occurred. The air itself seemed to shimmer with golden light, and the village transformed. Gardens flourished, relationships healed, and abundance flowed like a spring river. This transformation wasn't coincidence. It was the natural result of vibrational alignment. When you consciously choose to raise your frequency through positive thoughts, loving emotions, and aligned actions, you become a tuning fork for higher possibilities. Your elevated vibration ripples outward, touching everything and everyone around you. Like a master conductor leading an orchestra, your heightened energy guides those around you into harmony. The universe itself responds to your elevated state, orchestrating circumstances and opportunities that match your newfound resonance. This is the ancient wisdom that sages have known. Your inner vibration shapes the outer world, creating a dance of synchronicity that draws forth the very essence of what you seek to manifest. Now sit in stillness and repeat this sacred mantra. I am light. I am love. I am infinite possibility. Let each word resonate through your being, feeling the vibration lift your energy to new heights. Speak it first in whispers, then with growing strength, until your whole body vibrates with its truth. This is not mere repetition of words. It is a tuning of your personal frequency to align with the highest vibrations of the universe. Chapter 4. The Energy of Belief. In the midst of an ancient mountain pass, a wanderer named Raven encountered an enigmatic sage who pointed to a distant peak shrouded in clouds. Between them stretched a vast chasm, yet the sage spoke of a bridge, one that existed only for those who believed. Take the first step, the sage whispered, and the path will reveal itself. Raven's heart pounded as she lifted her foot over the abyss. In that moment of pure faith, her foot found solid ground where empty space had been. Step by step, belief made manifest what the eyes could not see until she reached the distant shore. You stand at the edge of your own invisible bridge. Your beliefs are the architects of your reality, crafting the blueprint of every experience you encounter. Like unseen hands shaping clay, they mold the energy of possibility into tangible form. When you truly understand this power, you realize that your beliefs are not merely thoughts. They are energetic forces that either expand or contract your world. Each belief you hold resonates at a specific frequency, attracting experiences that match its vibration. A belief in limitation creates walls where none exist, while a belief in abundance opens doors you never knew were there. The universe responds not to your wishes, but to the unwavering certainty in your heart. In a sun-drenched studio, there lived a sculptor named Maya who saw more than just stone before her. She perceived the masterpiece waiting to emerge. Others saw only rough marble, but Maya's belief illuminated the figure within. Each strike of her chisel was guided by this inner vision, this absolute knowing. As she worked, her belief transformed the solid rock, revealing the beauty she had always known was there. Your life is this block of marble, and your beliefs are the chisel. What masterpiece do you see waiting to emerge? The power to shape your reality lies not in the tools at hand, but in the certainty of your vision. Like Maya, you must learn to perceive beyond the surface of your current circumstances, beyond the seemingly impenetrable barriers before you. Every thought, every unwavering conviction becomes a strike of the chisel, gradually revealing the magnificence that has always existed within. The question is not whether you possess the power to transform your life, but whether you can sustain the vision of what you know to be possible, even when others see only rough stone. Take your journal now and write down 3 beliefs that have limited your potential. Let the truth flow from your pen without judgment. Now, beside each limiting belief, craft its opposite, an empowering truth that resonates with your highest vision. Feel the energy shift as you write each new affirmation. I can't becomes I am capable. It's too hard transforms into I find a way. I'm not ready evolves into I am prepared and supported by the universe. Chapter 5, Tuning into the Frequency of Abundance. In a forgotten valley where dust storms swept across barren plains, lived a woman named Amara who inherited a patch of lifeless earth. While others fled the desolation, she remained, drawn by an inner knowing. Each morning she would sit in silence, feeling the subtle pulse beneath the cracked soil. Though no plants grew, she sensed life sleeping in the depths, waiting for the right moment to emerge. You, like Amara, possess the innate ability to transform barrenness into abundance. The universal flow of prosperity never ceases, it simply awaits recognition. When you align with this eternal rhythm, you tap into a wellspring of infinite potential. The key lies not in forcing growth, but in attuning to the natural cadence of abundance. Just as Amara discovered, your role is to become a conscious conductor of this energy. She learned to work with the land's inherent wisdom, planting seeds when the wind whispered it was time, tending the soil when the earth called for care. Gradually, green shoots emerged, then flowers bloomed until the valley transformed into an oasis that drew travelers from distant lands. This same principle governs all forms of abundance in your life. Money, opportunities, and resources flow naturally when you harmonize with their energetic frequency. Resistance creates scarcity, while acceptance opens the floodgates of prosperity. Along a distant shore lived Thomas, a fisherman who struggled against unpredictable tides. Each day he fought the ocean's rhythm, returning with empty nets and a heavy heart. One morning, exhausted from his efforts, he surrendered to the sea's wisdom. Instead of imposing his will, he learned to read the water's subtle signs, to feel the pull of the current, to trust the ocean's timing. His nets soon overflowed with abundance, not through force, but through faith in the natural flow. Now close your eyes and settle into a comfortable position. Breathe deeply as you imagine yourself standing in a garden of infinite abundance. Golden light surrounds you, pulsing with the heartbeat of creation. Feel this radiant energy flowing into every cell of your body. With each breath, the light grows stronger, filling you with the frequency of prosperity. See abundance manifesting in all areas of your life, health flowing like a pristine stream, wealth pouring forth like golden rays of sunlight, relationships blossoming like flowers in an eternal spring, and opportunities appearing as countless stars in the night sky. Know that you are one with this infinite flow, inseparable from the very source of creation itself. Let this feeling of absolute abundance anchor itself deep within your being, taking root in your heart and soul like a mighty tree of life. You are now a conscious conductor of prosperity, a living channel through which the universe expresses its boundless generosity, allowing divine abundance to flow freely through you and into your world like a cascading waterfall of blessings. Chapter 6: Breaking the Chains of Resistance. In the heart of an ancient city, a wanderer named Kai found himself unable to move forward, though no walls stood in his path. Each time he attempted to venture toward the grand palace that beckoned in the distance, an unseen force held him back. Though others passed freely through the square, he remained bound by invisible chains. You, like Kai, may feel constrained by barriers that exist only in your mind. These energetic blocks manifest as doubt, fear, and limiting thoughts that create resistance to the natural flow of life. Just as a stream becomes stagnant when debris blocks its path, your energy stalls when cluttered with negative patterns. The universe operates through the law of least resistance. When you release the mental constructs that bind you, energy flows effortlessly toward your desires. These blocks often disguise themselves as protection, yet they serve only to separate you from your true potential. Notice how your thoughts create energetic patterns. Doubt generates a dense fog that obscures your path. Fear erects walls that prevent forward movement. Negative self-talk weaves a web that entangles your dreams. Yet these barriers dissolve when exposed to the light of awareness. High in the mountains, a rare golden bird became caught in a hunter's net. The more it struggled against the ropes, the tighter they became. As exhaustion set in, the bird remembered its true nature. Instead of fighting the net, it relaxed its wings and felt the wind's gentle caress. In that moment of surrender, the bird discovered its own strength. With one powerful beat of its wings, guided by trust rather than fear, it broke free from the net and soared toward the sun. To break free from your own invisible cage, stand with your feet firmly planted on the ground. Raise your arms slowly, feeling the weight of accumulated fears and doubts. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, bring your arms down swiftly while stepping forward, physically breaking through the imaginary barriers before you. Feel the surge of energy as you move through space unencumbered. Repeat this movement 3 times, each time declaring silently, "I release all resistance. I am free." Let each movement embody your liberation from self-imposed limitations. With every step forward, feel the dissolving of energetic blocks that once held you bound. Your true nature is freedom itself, boundless as the sky, flowing as water, unstoppable as the dawn. Chapter 7: Intention Weaving. In a distant land where magic still whispers through ancient stones, there lived an artisan named Luna, who possessed extraordinary skill with golden threads. These threads, finer than silk yet stronger than steel, held the power to weave dreams into reality. Each morning, Luna would select a single thread and, with unwavering focus, weave it into intricate patterns that seemed to capture light itself. Those who received her creations found their deepest wishes taking form in their lives. You possess this same power of focused intention. Like Luna's golden threads, your thoughts can be woven into the fabric of reality when directed with clarity and purpose. The universe responds not to scattered wishes, but to the concentrated beam of pure intention. When you scatter your energy across multiple desires, none receive the full power needed for manifestation. Just as sunlight passing through a magnifying glass becomes intense enough to spark flame, your focused intention ignites the creative forces of the universe. The law of intention operates through 3 principles: clarity, consistency, and conviction. Your desire must be crystal clear, held steady over time, and supported by unshakable belief. This creates an energetic blueprint that the universe recognizes and responds to. Along the ancient trade routes sailed a young captain named Raven. While other ships followed changing winds and currents, Raven chose a single star as his guide. Night after night, through storms and calm seas alike, he kept his vessel aligned with that unwavering point of light. While others drifted off course, Raven's focused navigation led him to legendary ports of prosperity that many believed existed only in myths. This sacred practice will help you harness the power of focused intention. Take a clean sheet of paper and a pen that flows smoothly. Create a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Light a candle if you wish, symbolizing the flame of your focused desire. Write your intention at the top of the page in clear, precise language. Avoid vague wishes. State exactly what you wish to manifest. Below this, describe in detail how achieving this intention will feel, using all your senses. What will you see, hear, feel, and experience when this intention manifests? Now close your eyes and hold the paper between your palms. Feel your energy flowing into the words, charging them with purpose. Visualize your intention as already accomplished, allowing the feeling of fulfillment to fill your entire being. When you feel complete, place the paper where you'll see it daily, serving as a focal point for your continued intention. This practice aligns your energy with your desired outcome, creating a clear channel for manifestation. Like Luna's golden threads and Raven's guiding star, your focused intention becomes the bridge between vision and reality. Chapter 8. The Rainbow of Emotional Energy. In the valleys between ancient mountains lived a wanderer named Maya, who spent her days following rainbows. While others dismissed these ethereal arches as mere illusions, Maya understood they were gateways to hidden wisdom. One dawn, as golden light pierced through morning mist, she spotted a rainbow unlike any other. Its colors seemed to pulse with life. Following its path, she discovered not a pot of gold, but an array of crystals, each radiating a different hue and vibration, teaching her that true treasure lies in understanding the spectrum of emotional energy. You too carry within you a rainbow of emotional frequencies. Each feeling, from the deep indigo of contemplation to the brilliant yellow of joy, emanates its own unique vibration into the universe. These vibrations shape the energy field around you, attracting experiences that match their frequency. When you understand that emotions are energy in motion, you gain the power to consciously direct their flow. Like a skilled conductor leading an orchestra, you can learn to harmonize your emotional frequencies to create the symphony of life you desire. Your emotional energy broadcasts a constant signal to the universe. Joy attracts joy, peace attracts peace, and love attracts love. This is not mere coincidence, but the operation of universal law. By elevating your emotional frequency, you naturally draw higher experiences into your life. In a temple high in the mountains stood an ancient mirror known as the soul's reflection. Those who gazed into its depths saw not their physical form, but the colors of their emotional energy. A merchant arrived one day, his reflection clouded with the murky browns of worry and greed. As he learned to shift his inner state to gratitude and generosity, the mirror showed brilliant golds and emeralds emanating from his being. His fortunes transformed accordingly, proving that outer abundance follows inner harmony. To harness the power of emotional frequency, take up your journal as the sun sets. Create 3 columns on a blank page. In the first, record your dominant emotions from the day. In the second, note the experiences these emotions attracted. In the third, write the higher frequency emotion you wish to cultivate instead. Sit quietly with each emotion you've listed. Feel its vibration in your body. Then, consciously choose to shift to the higher frequency. If frustration appears in your journal, feel it fully. then intentionally transform it into acceptance. If fear appears, transmute it into trust. Let your pen flow freely as you document this alchemical process. This practice reveals the direct connection between your emotional state and your life experiences. Like the wanderer who followed the rainbow's path, you'll discover that by consciously elevating your emotional frequency, you naturally align with life's greatest treasures. Chapter 9. Awaken the energy within you. In the heart of an ancient citadel, a traveler named Soren discovered a mysterious chamber filled with 7 ornate gates. Each gate bore intricate symbols that seemed to pulse with life. As he approached, an aged scroll revealed itself, bearing the inscription, "Within these gates lies the power to awaken the sacred centers of being." Through dedication and reverence, Soren learned that each key resonated with a specific frequency. The first gate glowed with earthy red energy, grounding him in vital force. The second shimmered with orange light, awakening his creative essence. As he progressed through each gate, new dimensions of power awakened within him, until finally, at the 7th gate, a crown of violet light transformed his understanding completely. You possess these same sacred energy centers within your being. Like spinning wheels of light, they govern different aspects of your existence, from your basic survival instincts to your highest spiritual connection. When these centers flow freely, you experience vitality, clarity, and profound alignment with universal forces. Each energy center resonates with specific qualities. Your root center connects you to stability and security. Your sacral center flows with creativity and emotion. Your solar plexus radiates personal power. Your heart center pulses with love and compassion. Your throat center expresses truth. Your third eye perceives wisdom. Your crown opens to divine connection. In the mountains of the east lived a wise woman who tended a sacred flame. Each day she would nurture this flame with specific offerings, crystals, herbs, and pure intentions. Those who passed by noticed that as the flame grew stronger, so did the woman's presence. Her eyes sparked with inner fire, her words carried power, and her very being radiated light. She taught that the flame mirrored her own internal energy, growing brighter as she tended to her sacred centers. To awaken your own energy centers, find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with your spine straight, allowing energy to flow freely. Begin at your base, visualizing a brilliant red light spinning and awakening. Feel its grounding force connecting you to earth. Move upward through each center, awakening orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet lights. Let each color fill you with its unique qualities. As you reach the crown, imagine all centers spinning in perfect harmony, creating a rainbow of light through your being. Rest in this state of alignment, allowing the energy to flow freely through your awakened centers. Chapter 10. The Divine Connection. In the heart of an ancient valley there lived a sage named Yeshi, who spent his days searching for the source of all creation. One morning, as the first rays of dawn kissed the mountains, he discovered a hidden grotto where crystal-clear water sprang eternally from the earth. As he approached, the water seemed to sing with divine energy, and in that moment he understood. This spring was but a reflection of the infinite source that flows through all existence. You too carry within you this connection to the eternal source. Like a vast cosmic ocean, universal energy flows endlessly, waiting to be channeled through your being. This energy knows no bounds, no limitations, and no scarcity. It is the very force that moves planets in their orbits and causes flowers to bloom in spring. To access this infinite wellspring, you must first recognize that you are never separate from it. Every breath you take is an exchange with the universal force. Every heartbeat pulses with the rhythm of creation. You are not merely a vessel for this energy. You are an expression of it. When you align with source energy, miracles unfold naturally. Doors open, paths clear, and synchronicities multiply. This is not magic, but the natural state of being in harmony with the universe's flow. Like a radio tuning to the perfect frequency, your alignment allows universal energy to move through you without resistance. In the mountains of the north, a great tree stood sentinel over a sacred valley. Its roots reached deep into the earth's core, while its highest branches stretched toward the stars. Those who rested beneath its canopy spoke of feeling both grounded and uplifted, as if the tree channeled energy between heaven and earth. This tree demonstrated the perfect balance, drawing strength from below while reaching for divine connection above. The tree's wisdom teaches us that true power comes from maintaining this sacred balance. You must be firmly rooted in your physical existence while remaining open to higher consciousness. This dual connection allows you to serve as a living bridge between earth and sky, material and spiritual, finite and infinite. To experience your connection with source energy, find a peaceful space where you can be undisturbed. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, feeling the earth beneath you. Imagine roots extending from your feet deep into the planet's core. Now visualize a golden light descending from the cosmos, entering through your crown and flowing down through your body. Feel yourself becoming a living conduit, channeling infinite energy between heaven and earth. Allow this energy to fill you completely, washing away all resistance and doubt. Breathe deeply, knowing you are one with the eternal source. Part 2. Mastering the Flow of Energy. Chapter 11. Shifting Energetic States. In the valleys of the ancient East, where wisdom whispered through mountain peaks, a dark storm cloud hung heavy over a small village. Lightning crackled within its depths, and thunder shook the earth below. Yet as the villagers watched, a wise woman named May stepped forward. With steady breath and unwavering focus, she raised her hands toward the tempest. Gradually the storm began to shift, first subtly, then dramatically. The dark clouds thinned, transformed, and finally parted to reveal brilliant sunlight that bathed the village in golden warmth. You possess this same ability to transform energy within yourself. Just as water can exist as ice, liquid, or vapor, your emotional energy can shift between different states. When you find yourself caught in the storm of lower frequencies, fear, anger, or despair, remember that these states are as changeable as clouds in the sky. The universal law of vibration teaches that everything exists in motion, in constant flux. Your thoughts and emotions emit specific frequencies that can be consciously altered through intention and practice. Like a musician adjusting their instrument, you can tune your energetic frequency to resonate with higher states of being. Through the practice of conscious breathing and visualization, you hold the power to transmute heavy energies into lighter ones. Each breath carries the potential for transformation. Each moment offers an opportunity to choose a higher frequency. In a distant mountain temple, a sculptor named Chen worked tirelessly on a massive block of stone. Others saw only rough edges and cold surface, but Chen perceived the radiant figure waiting to emerge. Day after day, he chipped away at the stone with purposeful strokes. As he worked, he infused each movement with loving intention, slowly revealing the luminous form within. When the statue was complete, it seemed to glow with an inner light that touched all who beheld it. This transformation mirrors your own journey of energetic evolution. Like the sculptor, you can reshape your energetic state through conscious effort and loving intention. The lower frequencies that once defined your experience can be carved away to reveal the brilliant light of your highest potential. To shift your energy to a higher frequency, sit comfortably with your spine straight. Begin by breathing deeply into your belly, acknowledging whatever emotional state is present. With each exhale, imagine dark clouds of lower energy leaving your body. With each inhale, visualize pure, golden light filling every cell. Continue this practice for several minutes, allowing your frequency to naturally rise with each breath cycle. Feel yourself becoming lighter, clearer, more radiant, like the sky after a storm has passed. Chapter 12. Flowing with the Energy of Action. In a forgotten valley where ancient wisdom still whispers through the wind, lived a craftsman named Ravi. Each morning he would sit in silence before his workbench, eyes closed, breathing deeply as visions of possibility danced through his mind. Yet unlike others who merely dreamed, Ravi understood the sacred marriage between vision and action. You too hold within you both the power to envision and the power to create. The universe responds not just to thoughts and intentions, but to the sacred dance of inspired movement. When you align your actions with the energy of your desires, you become a channel through which universal forces flow. The law of inspired action teaches that manifestation requires more than meditation alone. Like the craftsman who sees the finished piece in his mind's eye, yet must still shape the raw materials with his hands, you must merge the ethereal with the physical. This merging creates a powerful alchemy that transforms dreams into reality. Each step taken in alignment with your vision sends ripples through the fabric of creation. These ripples attract corresponding energies, creating a momentum that carries you toward your desired outcome. The key lies in maintaining the delicate balance between forcing and flowing, between action and allowance. In the high mountains, a gentle stream began its journey toward the distant sea. Day after day, year after year, it flowed with unwavering consistency. Where hard rock stood in its path, the water didn't fight. It simply continued its patient dance, letting its persistent movement gradually carve through stone. Over time, what seemed immovable yielded to the water's gentle but determined flow, creating a path where none existed before. The stream's journey mirrors the way inspired action shapes reality. Through consistent, aligned movement, what appears impossible slowly transforms into the inevitable. The universe honors this dedication by clearing the path ahead, much as the water's flow eventually parts the stone. Take your journal now and open to a fresh page. At the top, write your most significant goal, the vision that calls to your soul. Below it, begin listing small, achievable steps that will move you toward this dream. Let each action arise naturally from your inner guidance, not from obligation or force. Choose one step from your list, the one that feels most aligned with your energy in this moment. Make a sacred commitment to take this step within the next day, knowing that this single action contains the power to set greater forces in motion. Chapter 13, The Harmonized Dance of Dual Energies. In a realm beyond time, there lived a wise king named Aldrich, who ruled the kingdom of light, and a graceful queen named Selena, who governed the kingdom of shadow. Though their lands shared a border marked by a flowing river, they remained separate, each incomplete without the other's essence. You see, within every soul exists these same two forces, the driving, decisive energy of the masculine and the receptive, intuitive power of the feminine. Like Aldrich and Selena's kingdoms, these energies often remain divided within, creating an unseen barrier to your full potential. The masculine force manifests as action, protection, and forward momentum. It is the energy that builds, decides, and moves mountains. The feminine force flows like water, nurturing seeds of possibility, creating space for growth, and allowing inspiration to bloom. Neither force is superior. They are equal partners in the dance of creation. As the tale unfolds, drought struck Aldrich's kingdom, while floods threatened Selena's lands. Only when they joined their strengths, his ability to direct and her power to nurture, did both kingdoms flourish. The river that once divided them became a source of life for all, teaching that balance brings abundance. In the heart of an ancient temple stood a simple candle, tended by a devoted guardian. The guardian observed how the firm, structured wick and the soft, yielding wax worked in perfect harmony to create light. Without the wick's strength to stand tall, the flame would have no foundation. Without the wax's surrender to transformation, there would be no fuel for the fire. Close your eyes now and breathe deeply. Envision a golden light representing your masculine energy in your right hand and a silver light of feminine energy in your left. Watch as these lights begin to dance, slowly moving toward each other. Feel their distinct qualities: the golden light's strength and direction, the silver light's fluidity and wisdom. Now, bring your hands together, allowing these forces to merge into a brilliant white light at your heart center. Feel the power of these unified energies flowing through your entire being, creating perfect balance and harmony within. Chapter 14. Protecting the Sacred Energy Field. In the misty peaks of an ancient mountain range, a guardian named Rayon stood watch over the Temple of Sacred Light. Day and night, he maintained an invisible barrier of energy that protected the temple's precious wisdom from those who would misuse its power. Through years of devotion, Rayon learned that true protection came not from physical strength, but from the masterful preservation of energy. You too possess a sacred temple, your own energy field. Like Rayon, you must become the vigilant guardian of your spiritual sanctuary. Your energy is precious, flowing outward into the world and drawing experiences back to you through the law of attraction. Yet this energy can leak through unseen cracks, draining your vitality and diminishing your manifestation power. The most common energy leaks occur through prolonged exposure to negative environments, draining relationships, and self-defeating thoughts. Each complaint voiced, each moment spent in toxic company, each worry entertained creates tiny fissures in your energetic field. These subtle losses accumulate, leaving you depleted and disconnected from your power to create. To seal these leaks, you must first recognize them. Notice when your energy dims in certain company or situations. Pay attention to activities that leave you feeling drained rather than uplifted. These awareness moments are your inner wisdom speaking, guiding you to protect your energetic boundaries. In a coastal village lived a fisherman named Kai who couldn't understand why his catches grew smaller each day despite his diligent work. Upon careful inspection, he discovered tiny holes in his nets where fish would slip away. Only by mindfully mending these gaps did his abundance return. Similarly, your energy field requires regular attention and repair. Begin by examining your daily interactions. Are there relationships that consistently drain your energy? Activities that deplete rather than energize you? Like Kai mending his nets, you can consciously repair these energy leaks through boundaries, distance, or transformed relationships. Now close your eyes and envision yourself surrounded by a sphere of radiant golden light. This light represents your protective energy field. See it becoming stronger and brighter with each breath. Any negative energy that approaches simply dissolves upon touching this shield. Feel the warmth and security of this protective barrier. Know that you can strengthen this shield at any moment by returning to this visualization. You are the guardian of your energy, and within this sacred space, your power to manifest remains pure and potent. Chapter 15, Reclaiming the Throne of Power. Long ago, in a distant realm, there lived a wise and just ruler named Alaric. Though beloved by his people, whispers of doubt crept into his mind like shadows at twilight. These shadows grew until they manifested as dark spirits who stripped him of his crown, leaving him wandering his own kingdom as a stranger. You, like Alaric, may have surrendered pieces of your sovereign power. Each time you've dimmed your light to make others comfortable, each moment you've silenced your truth to maintain peace, you've allowed fragments of your energy to slip away. These lost pieces wait to be reclaimed, holding the very power needed to manifest your deepest desires. The universe operates through an eternal law. All energy remains preserved, waiting to be recovered. When you understand this truth, you realize that nothing is truly lost. Your power simply lies dormant, scattered across the landscape of past experiences and surrendered choices. Alaric discovered this truth during his darkest hour. As he sat beneath an ancient tree, a wise woman appeared and showed him how each doubt had become a chain, each fear a prison wall. With this awareness, he began to gather his scattered strength. Every remembered moment of courage, every instance of wisdom he demonstrated, became a key to unlock his inner power. Step by step, he reclaimed his throne, not through force, but through the remembrance of his true nature. In the mountains of the east lived a magnificent phoenix named Zara. After centuries of flight, her feathers grew dull, her wings heavy with accumulated burdens. Rather than resist this descent, she surrendered to the transformative flames. From these ashes she emerged renewed, her golden feathers shimmering with reclaimed radiance. Her story teaches that renewal requires releasing what no longer serves, making space for fresh power to emerge. Your path to reclaiming power begins with recognition. Take your journal now and write of the moments when you felt your energy dim. Perhaps it was during a confrontation where you stayed silent, or a dream you abandoned because others deemed it impossible. List these instances not with judgment, but with compassion, understanding that each represents an opportunity for reclamation. Next, craft an affirmation for each surrendered power. Transform "I gave away my voice" into "I reclaim my right to speak my truth." Let "I lost my creativity" become "I embrace my infinite creative power." Write these declarations with the authority of one who knows their inherent worth. Chapter 16. Gratitude's Golden Energy. In a valley between ancient mountains there lived a farmer named Chen whose fields lay barren beneath the sun. Each morning he would survey his empty land, his heart heavy with despair. Until one dawn, when he noticed a single blade of grass pushing through the cracked earth. Instead of dismissing this modest sign, Chen bowed before it, offering thanks for this tiny miracle of life. Day after day, Chen discovered new reasons for gratitude: the morning dew that moistened his soil, the birds that carried seeds to his land, even the challenges that taught him patience. As his appreciation grew, something remarkable began to unfold. First came the wildflowers, then hardy crops sprouted where nothing had grown before. His gratitude had awakened the sleeping potential of the earth. The power of gratitude flows through the fabric of existence like a golden thread, weaving abundance into the tapestry of life. When you express genuine appreciation, you align yourself with the highest frequencies of the universe. This alignment opens channels through which more blessings can flow. Your thoughts carry electromagnetic energy that ripples outward, touching everything around you. When infused with gratitude, these ripples return multiplied, creating a cycle of ever-expanding abundance. This is not mere coincidence, but a fundamental law of energy. What you appreciate, appreciates. In the endless expanse of a desert, a traveler named Maya wandered, her water supplies dwindling. Others saw only desolation, but Maya chose to marvel at the intricate patterns in the sand, the resilience of desert flowers, and the stunning colors of the sunset. As she walked in this state of appreciation, she noticed unusual rock formations that led her to a hidden oasis. Beneath these rocks, she discovered deposits of gold, overlooked by countless others who saw only emptiness. The desert had not changed. Maya's perception had shifted through gratitude, allowing her to see abundance where others perceived lack. This mirrors the truth that abundance surrounds you always, waiting to be recognized through eyes of appreciation. Take your journal now and begin this sacred practice. Each day, record 3 blessings that touched your life. Feel the energy of each blessing as you write it down. Perhaps it was the warmth of sunlight on your face, a kind word from a stranger, or the quiet moment of peace in your morning ritual. Let your heart expand with genuine thankfulness for each gift, no matter how small it may seem. As you write, notice how your energy shifts, how your perception begins to transform. Feel how gratitude creates a magnetic field around you, attracting more experiences that mirror your appreciation. This practice is not merely about recording events, it is about activating the powerful law of energetic resonance. Chapter 17, Co-Creating with Universal Energy. In a forgotten corner of an ancient city, an inventor named Kairos spent his nights studying the dance of stars above his workshop. While others sought inspiration in earthly matters, he knew that the greatest wisdom lay written in the celestial tapestry. Each evening he would position his instruments to capture the subtle energies streaming down from the heavens, weaving them into remarkable creations that seemed to pulse with otherworldly light. You too are a creator, working with the same cosmic forces that power the stars. The universe flows through you, offering its infinite wisdom and energy for your dreams. This co-creative dance requires not force but alignment, a gentle surrender to the currents of divine timing while maintaining clear intention. When you align your desires with universal energy, you enter a state of effortless manifestation. Like a master artist who knows when to apply the brush and when to step back, you learn to balance action with allowance. The universe responds not to desperate pleading, but to the quiet certainty that what you seek is already in motion. This sacred partnership with universal forces operates through 3 principles: clarity of vision, trust in timing, and openness to receive. Your role is to hold the vision of what you wish to create, while remaining flexible about the path of its arrival. The universe's role is to orchestrate the countless elements needed to bring your vision into form. Along the shores of a distant sea lived a sailor named Ether, who had lost his compass in a storm. Rather than surrendering to fear, he turned his gaze upward, remembering the ancient art of celestial navigation. Night after night he followed the unwavering light of the stars, trusting their guidance even when clouds obscured his view. Through this trust, he discovered routes more magnificent than any he had known before, leading him to shores rich with opportunities he could never have planned. Like Ether, you are guided by forces greater than yourself. The universe speaks through synchronicities, through moments of inspiration, through the quiet whispers of your intuition. Your task is not to control the journey, but to remain receptive to the guidance being offered in each moment. Now take your journal and engage in this timeless practice of co-creation. Write a letter to the universe as if your deepest desires have already manifested. Feel the joy and gratitude of their fulfillment as you write. Begin with the words, "Thank you for," and let your heart speak its truth. This letter becomes a bridge between your current reality and the future you are calling forth, a declaration of trust in the universal forces that support your journey. Chapter 18. Ancient Energy Tools and Rituals. In a time beyond memory, a wanderer named Theron traversed the misted peaks of an ancient mountain range. Guided by mysterious markings that seemed to shimmer in the dawn light, he discovered a hidden entrance carved into the living rock. Within lay a vault untouched by time, its walls lined with crystalline implements, sacred bowls, and mirrors that caught and multiplied the light in impossible ways. You stand now at the threshold of similar discovery. The tools of manifestation, passed down through generations of mystics and sages, await your touch. These are not mere objects, but keys to unlocking the vast potential that lies dormant within your being. The art of amplifying your creative energy draws upon sacred implements, both seen and unseen. Visualization serves as your inner compass, directing energy with laser-like precision toward your desired outcome. Mantras act as bridges between thought and manifestation, their vibrations aligning your frequency with universal forces. Energy cleansing rituals clear the path for pure intention to flow unimpeded. These tools work in concert with your natural abilities, magnifying what already exists within. Like a lens focusing sunlight, they concentrate your spiritual power into a beam of pure creative force. The key lies not in the tools themselves, but in your relationship with them, in the sacred bond formed through consistent, intentional practice. In the village of eternal flames lived a blacksmith named Aldrich, who dreamed of forging a key that could unlock any door. For years he labored, infusing each attempt with not just metal, but with purpose and power. One night, as he worked his bellows, he realized the true key lay not in the material, but in the energy he imbued into his creation. With this understanding, he forged a key that glowed with inner light, not because of its form, but because of the intention crystallized within it. Now comes the moment to craft your own sacred tool. Find a quiet space where you can remain undisturbed. Close your eyes and allow your breath to slow. What symbol or phrase resonates most deeply with your highest aspiration? Perhaps it is a word that embodies your desire, or an image that represents your goal in its completed form. Let this emerge naturally from your inner wisdom. Once you have received this symbol or phrase, begin to shape it into a personal mantra or visualization practice. If working with a mantra, speak it aloud, feeling its vibration in your body. If working with visualization, build the image in precise detail, incorporating all your senses. Practice this daily, preferably at dawn or dusk, when the veils between worlds grow thin. Chapter 19. Releasing the Chains of the Past. In the shadows of twilight, a wanderer named Elias trudged along an ancient path, his shoulders bent beneath a weathered cloak. The garment, once a source of comfort, had grown heavier with each passing season. Woven into its fabric were memories of loss, fragments of fear, and threads of regret that seemed to multiply with every step. You, like Elias, carry weights that were never meant to be permanent companions. These burdens, past hurts, outdated beliefs, and unresolved emotions create an energetic heaviness that dims your natural radiance. The universe operates in a perpetual cycle of release and renewal. Just as trees shed their leaves in autumn, you too must learn to let go of what no longer serves your highest good. Each emotion, each memory, each pattern you've outgrown creates resistance in your energetic field, blocking the flow of fresh possibilities. Consider how energy clings to past experiences, These attachments form invisible chains, binding you to old versions of yourself. Yet liberation lies in understanding that you need not carry yesterday's weight into tomorrow's journey. The present moment offers a continuous invitation to choose again, to release what was and embrace what could be. In a valley where mountain streams converged, lived a young woman named Maya, who tended to butterflies. Each day she watched as caterpillars wrapped themselves in silken cocoons, and each day she witnessed their emergence. One morning she observed a butterfly struggling to break free. Though tempted to help, she knew the struggle itself was essential, for only through releasing its confining shell could the butterfly gain the strength to fly. The process of letting go mirrors this natural transformation, just as the butterfly must shed its chrysalis to emerge anew. What appears as loss becomes the very gateway to freedom, a sacred doorway through which your spirit ventures toward its highest expression. The energy once used to maintain old patterns, those familiar but limiting ways of being, becomes available for new growth, new dreams, and new possibilities. Like a river breaking free from winter's ice, your released potential flows with renewed vigor toward shores yet unexplored, carrying with it the promise of all that you might become. Now take a moment to identify what you're ready to release. Find paper and pen and write down everything that weighs upon your spirit. Old wounds, limiting beliefs, past disappointments. Pour onto the page all that you've been carrying. When complete, take the paper outside or to a safe place where you can burn it. As the paper turns to ash, witness the energetic liberation of letting go. Feel the lightness that comes with release, knowing that as you free yourself from old energy, you create space for new blessings to enter. Chapter 20. Your Heart. In a time beyond memory, there lived a healer named Amara in a land gripped by drought. The earth cracked beneath her feet, and the people's spirits withered like leaves in autumn. Yet within her heart, Amara carried a knowing, a sacred truth passed down through generations of mystic healers. You possess this same infinite wellspring within your own heart. Like Amara, you hold the key to unlocking boundless energy that can transform not only your life, but the world around you. The heart exists as more than a physical organ. It serves as a gateway to the universal force that animates all creation. Within its sacred chambers flows an eternal current of love, wisdom, and power. This energy center, known to ancient masters as the seat of the soul, connects you directly to the infinite source of all that is. When you learn to open this portal within, you tap into an inexhaustible supply of vitality. Every beat of your heart pulses with the same rhythm that moves the cosmos. Every emotion you feel ripples through the fabric of existence. Through this understanding, you begin to recognize yourself as a channel for divine energy rather than its source. In a distant monastery, a humble monk named Chen tended a sacred flame. Night after night, he noticed that when he approached the lamp with love in his heart, its light grew stronger, casting warm shadows across the temple walls. But when his thoughts turned dark or his spirit grew heavy, the flame dimmed, barely illuminating his own hands. Through patient observation, Chen discovered that the lamp responded not to the oil he added, but to the love he radiated. Just as Chen's lamp grew brighter through nurturing, your heart's radiance expands when you tend to it with conscious awareness. Each moment of compassion, each breath of gratitude, each wave of love strengthens this connection to infinite energy. The heart knows no bounds. Its capacity to receive and transmit universal energy grows eternally with use. To access this infinite source, find a quiet space and close your eyes. Place your hands over your heart center. Breathe deeply, allowing each breath to flow through this sacred space. As you inhale, visualize pure golden light entering your heart. With each exhale, let this light expand, filling your entire being. Feel the warmth of universal love flowing through you, radiating outward in all directions. Allow this energy to touch everything in your awareness, knowing that as you give love, you connect more deeply to its infinite source. Part 3: Energy Mastery and Transformation. Chapter 21: Becoming an Energy Alchemist. In the heart of an ancient city there lived an alchemist named Reza, who spent his days laboring over bubbling vessels and mysterious formulas. Though his neighbors scorned his endless experiments with common metals, Reza held fast to an inner wisdom that transcended mere physical transformation. You, like Reza, possess the power to transmute the base elements of life into pure gold. This sacred art lies not in changing physical matter, but in transforming the energy that flows through every experience. The universe presents you with raw materials, challenges, setbacks, and obstacles that appear as lead in your path. Yet within each difficulty lies a seed of opportunity, waiting to be transformed through the alchemy of perspective. When you shift your energy from resistance to acceptance, from fear to curiosity, you activate the universal law of transformation. This wisdom echoes through the ages. Energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. Your thoughts and intentions serve as the philosopher's stone, capable of transmuting negative circumstances into positive outcomes. Each challenge becomes a vessel for growth, each setback an invitation to evolve. In a distant village lived a potter named Maya who had spent years perfecting her craft. One morning she discovered her prized creation shattered on the workshop floor. Instead of surrendering to despair, Maya gathered the broken pieces and, with patient dedication, transformed them into a mosaic vessel more beautiful than the original. The cracks, filled with gold, told a story of resilience and renewal. Like Maya's broken vessel, your challenges contain hidden beauty waiting to be revealed. The very circumstances that appear to break you can become the foundation of your greatest strengths. Through conscious energy transformation, you learn to see obstacles not as barriers but as building blocks for growth. Take a moment now to reflect on a challenge currently present in your life. Write it down in detail, acknowledging all the emotions it brings forth, the fear, the frustration, perhaps even the anger or sadness that wells up within you. Let these feelings flow freely onto the page without judgment. Now, with the wisdom of the alchemist, examine how this situation might serve your growth. What qualities is it helping you develop? What wisdom is it revealing? Like the master craftsman who sees potential in raw materials, look deeply at your challenge through transformed eyes. Perhaps patience is being cultivated, or inner strength is taking root. Maybe this obstacle is teaching you to trust in the greater wisdom of the universe, showing you that even apparent setbacks contain seeds of opportunity waiting to bloom. Complete this transformation by writing the following affirmation. I give thanks for this opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with my highest good. This challenge transforms into gold through the power of my intention. Chapter 22: Quantum Energy. In the heart of an ancient mountain range, a traveler named Jen discovered a shimmering doorway carved into living stone. As she stepped through, reality shifted like ripples on water. In one world, thoughts of joy manifested as gardens of light. In another, fears took shape as shadowy valleys. Each realm reflected the consciousness of those who dwelled within. You possess the same power to shape the fabric of existence. The universe responds to your thoughts with the precision of an echo answering a call. Every thought radiates energy that interacts with the quantum field, molding the clay of possibility into tangible form. Your consciousness acts as both the artist and the medium. When you understand this truth, you recognize that each moment presents an opportunity to paint your reality anew. The energetic vibrations of your thoughts ripple outward, attracting circumstances that match their frequency. Just as water takes the shape of its container, reality conforms to the structure of your beliefs and expectations. This is not mere metaphor, but a fundamental law of existence. The observer effect in quantum physics demonstrates that consciousness influences the behavior of particles at their most fundamental level. In a distant realm lived an artist named Kai, who discovered a mysterious set of brushes. As he painted, his artwork began to step off the canvas into three-dimensional reality. At first, Kai created small things, butterflies and flowers. As his mastery grew, entire landscapes emerged from his brush. The secret lay not in the brushes themselves, but in Kai's unwavering focus and belief in the power of his vision. Like Kai's magical brushes, your thoughts and intentions are tools of creation. Each moment offers a fresh canvas. The energy you direct through focused attention becomes the brushstrokes of your experience. Practice. The portal of possibility. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Imagine stepping through a doorway into the reality you wish to create. See it with crystal clarity, the colors, sounds, textures, and feelings. What does this reality look like? How does it feel to be there? Notice the details, the quality of light, the temperature, the atmosphere. Now, anchor yourself in this vision by engaging all your senses. Feel the emotions this reality generates, the joy, peace, or excitement. Let these feelings fill your entire being. Hold this vision with the certainty that energy follows thought, knowing that your focused attention draws this reality closer with each passing moment. End this practice by placing your hand over your heart, sealing this energetic blueprint within your consciousness. Know that you have planted the seeds of manifestation in the fertile soil of possibility. Chapter 23. Aligning with the energy of purpose. In the heart of an ancient kingdom lived a young seeker named Maya, who noticed a peculiar star that seemed to shine only for her. Unlike the other stars that remained fixed in their celestial paths, this one moved, beckoning her to follow. Night after night, Maya journeyed through forests and valleys, across rivers and mountains, guided by its unwavering light. When she finally reached the star's destination, she discovered not treasure or riches, but a group of children who needed a teacher. In that moment, Maya understood that the star had led her to her true purpose. You too possess an inner compass that guides you toward your highest calling. This compass manifests as the quiet whispers of your soul, the persistent dreams that won't let go, and the activities that make time dissolve into pure joy. When you align your energy with your authentic purpose, life flows with remarkable ease. Think of energy as a river seeking its natural course to the sea. When you direct this flow toward your true calling, you tap into the universe's unlimited support. Your actions become effortless, your path clear, and opportunities arise as if by divine orchestration. In the distant hills lived a magnificent tree named the Wisdom Oak. While other trees grew crooked, seeking easier paths, the Wisdom Oak grew straight and tall, always reaching toward the sun. Though storms bent its branches and winds tested its resolve, it remained true to its nature. Season after season, it provided shelter to countless creatures and inspiration to wandering souls. Its alignment with its purpose made it a beacon of strength and beauty. The universe speaks through the language of energy. When you feel energized, inspired, and alive, you are in alignment with your purpose. When you feel drained, restricted, or unfulfilled, you have strayed from your path. These feelings are not random. They are guidance systems pointing you toward your authentic expression. Sacred practice, aligning with purpose. Take your journal and find a quiet space where you won't be interrupted. Light a candle if you wish, creating an atmosphere of sacred reflection. Begin by writing about moments in your life when you felt most alive, most yourself. What were you doing? What values were you expressing? Next, explore the activities that make you lose track of time, the causes that stir your passion, and the dreams that persist despite life's distractions. Write freely, allowing your inner wisdom to surface without judgment. Finally, identify 3 specific ways you can align your daily energy with this higher purpose. These might be small steps or bold actions. What matters is that they resonate with your authentic truth. Close your eyes and visualize yourself walking a path illuminated by your own inner light, feeling the perfect alignment between your energy and your purpose. Know that each step, taken in alignment with your true calling, creates ripples of positive energy throughout the universe. Chapter 24. The Ripple Effect of Energy. In the heart of an ancient monastery, a wise monk observed a single droplet falling from a leaf into a perfectly still pool. As the droplet touched the surface, circles of energy rippled outward, transforming the entire body of water. The monk understood in that moment the profound truth about the interconnected nature of all things. You exist within an infinite web of energy, where every thought you release creates ripples across the fabric of existence. Like the drop of water, your presence affects the whole in ways you may never fully comprehend. Each smile you offer, each kind word you speak, each loving thought you nurture sends waves of transformation through the collective consciousness. The universe operates through this principle of energetic influence. When you raise your own vibration through positive thoughts and actions, you automatically elevate those around you. This is not merely a poetic notion, but a fundamental law of energy, as real and measurable as gravity itself. In a distant village lived an elder named Amara, who possessed a simple clay lantern. During times of darkness, she would light her lantern and walk through the village streets. As she passed each home, families would light their own lamps from hers. Soon, the entire village would glow with warmth and light. Night after night, Amara's single flame illuminated countless homes, yet her light never diminished. Instead, it seemed to grow stronger with each lamp it ignited. This truth extends to your own energy. When you share your light, your joy, wisdom, or compassion, you do not become depleted. Rather, your energy multiplies, creating a cascade of positive influence that touches lives far beyond your immediate circle. Today, perform one conscious act of kindness without expectation of recognition or reward. This might be leaving an anonymous note of appreciation, helping a stranger with their groceries, or simply offering a genuine smile to someone who seems troubled. After your act of kindness, find a quiet moment to reflect. Close your eyes and visualize the ripple effect of your action. See how your single gesture creates waves of positive energy, touching not only the immediate recipient but all those they encounter. Feel how this act has elevated your own energy and, by extension, contributed to the elevation of collective consciousness. Write in your journal about the experience, noting any shifts in your own energy before and after the act of kindness. Remember that every positive action, no matter how small, contributes to the greater harmony of the universal energy field. Chapter 25, The Healing Power of Energy. In the forgotten valleys of an ancient kingdom lived a healer named Zara, whose touch could restore life to withered plants and heal the sick. One day she encountered a land so barren that not even the hardiest weeds could survive. The earth was cracked, the air heavy with despair, and the people had lost all hope. Zara understood that to heal the land she must first become a pure vessel for universal energy. She sat in silence, opening herself to the infinite source above. As she raised her hands to the sky, golden light streamed through her being. This radiance seeped into the parched soil, awakening dormant seeds and stirring ancient waters deep beneath the surface. Within days, green shoots emerged, and within weeks, the valley transformed into a lush paradise. You possess this same healing power within you. Your body is not merely flesh and bone, but a magnificent conductor of universal energy. When you align yourself with this force, healing flows naturally, restoring balance wherever it is needed. The practice of energy healing begins with stillness. Through conscious breathing, you open channels within your body that may have become blocked by stress, negative emotions, or limiting beliefs. As you inhale, imagine drawing in pure healing light. As you exhale, release anything that no longer serves your highest good. Visualization acts as a bridge between intention and manifestation. When you picture healing energy flowing through your body, you actually influence your cellular structure, promoting renewal and regeneration. Your thoughts direct this energy like a skilled conductor guides an orchestra. In a distant mountain range, a crystal-clear river flowed from an eternal spring. As it moved through the landscape, it purified everything it touched. Stagnant pools became fresh, murky waters cleared, and all life near its banks flourished. Those who drank from it felt renewed, their ailments washing away with its current. Like this river, healing energy flows constantly through the universe, available to all who choose to receive it. Your role is to remove the barriers that prevent this natural flow, allowing restoration to occur organically. Now find a comfortable position and close your eyes. Imagine a brilliant white light descending from above, entering through the crown of your head. Feel this healing energy flowing like liquid sunshine through your entire body. As it moves, it dissolves tension, cleanses toxicity, and restores harmony to every cell. See this light reaching areas that need healing, surrounding them with golden warmth. Watch as it transforms dense or dark energy into pure, radiant light. Feel your body becoming lighter, more vibrant, more alive with each breath. Allow this healing energy to flow until you sense a deep renewal throughout your being. Know that you can return to this practice whenever you need restoration, for the source of healing is always available within you. Chapter 26, The Infinite Energy Field. In the time before time was measured, there lived an explorer named Raja who yearned to understand the mysteries of existence. He built a vessel of pure intention and set sail upon the cosmic ocean, guided only by his inner compass. As he ventured further from familiar shores, the boundaries between sea and sky dissolved, revealing the interconnected nature of all things. Each wave that lifted his vessel carried whispers of distant lands, and every current pulsed with the heartbeat of the universe. Raja discovered that this vast ocean was not merely water, but the very essence of creation itself, an infinite field of pure potential. You too sail upon this cosmic ocean, though you may not always recognize its presence. This quantum field surrounds you, flows through you, and connects you to all possibilities. Like the air you breathe, it is ever present, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. This field responds to your consciousness, shaping itself according to your thoughts and intentions. It holds within it every possibility, every potential, every dream you've ever conceived. When you align with its flow, you tap into an inexhaustible source of creative power. In the depths of an ancient valley dwelt a gardener named Maya, who tended to a mysterious garden. Unlike ordinary gardens, this one seemed to extend infinitely in all directions. The more love and attention Maya gave to the garden, the more it expanded, producing ever more abundant harvests. She learned that the garden's growth mirrored her own capacity to give and receive. Each seed she planted multiplied 1,000-fold, and every flower she nurtured inspired dozens more to bloom. The garden taught her that abundance multiplies through sharing, and that the universe's resources are truly limitless when approached with an open heart. Close your eyes now and settle into a comfortable position. Breathe deeply and feel the infinite energy field that surrounds you. With each breath, sense its subtle presence, like a gentle ocean carrying you, supporting you, nourishing you. Allow yourself to merge with this field of pure potential. Feel how it flows through every cell of your being, charging you with vitality. Notice how it extends infinitely in all directions, connecting you to an endless source of power and possibility. Draw from this infinite well of energy, letting it fill you completely. Know that this source can never be depleted, for it is the very essence of life itself. As you receive, feel your own energy expanding, growing stronger, more vibrant with each breath.
Chapter 27. Mastering Manifestation Cycles.
In a valley blessed by ancient wisdom lived a farmer named Chen, whose fields yielded harvests that seemed touched by magic. While others struggled against nature's rhythm, Chen learned to dance with it. He observed how energy moved through cycles just as the seasons flowed one into another. You possess within you this same wisdom that Chen discovered. The universe operates in sacred cycles, periods of planting, growing, harvesting, and resting. These cycles mirror the eternal dance of creation itself, teaching that every phase has its purpose and power. When you align your energy with these natural rhythms, you tap into the flow of universal timing. Just as a seed requires darkness before it can sprout, your intentions need periods of quiet gestation. Like the growing plant needs sunlight and water, your dreams require focused attention and nurturing energy. Each cycle brings its own gifts. The time of planting teaches patience and faith. The period of growth builds strength and resilience. The harvest brings abundance and gratitude. And the fallow season offers rest and renewal. In the mountains of an ancient land, a wise woman named Amara spent her evenings studying the moon. She noticed how its phases influenced the tides of both water and energy. As the moon waxed toward fullness, energy expanded and grew. As it waned, energy turned inward for reflection and release. Through the moon's eternal dance, Amara learned that manifestation follows similar phases. Some days overflow with creative energy, perfect for launching new ventures. Other times call for patient observation and gentle release of what no longer serves. Find a quiet moment and settle into stillness. Take 3 deep breaths, allowing your awareness to turn inward. Ask yourself, what phase of the energy cycle am I experiencing now? Are you in a period of new beginnings like the new moon? A time of growth and expansion like the waxing moon? A phase of culmination like the full moon? Or a period of release and reflection like the waning moon? In your journal, write about the current phase of your energy cycle. Notice how it feels in your body, mind, and spirit. What does this phase ask of you? What actions align with this natural rhythm? Set intentions that honor your current energy phase. If you're in a growth phase, write about what you wish to expand. If you're in a rest phase, note what you need to release. Trust that by aligning with your natural cycles, you tap into the universe's perfect timing. Chapter 28. Living in Elevated Energy. High upon the ancient peaks where few dare to venture, a mountaineer named Kira discovered a truth that would transform her understanding of energy. With each step toward the summit, the air grew clearer, her spirit lighter. When she reached the highest point bathed in golden light, she experienced a moment of pure clarity, an elevation not just of altitude, but of consciousness. You, like Kira, have the power to ascend to higher states of being. The elevation of your energy is not a fleeting achievement, but a continuous journey of conscious choice. Every thought you entertain, every person you encounter, and every space you inhabit influences your energetic frequency. Just as a garden flourishes in rich soil under optimal conditions, your energy thrives in environments that support its elevation. The company you keep, the thoughts you nurture, and the spaces you create become the foundation of your vibrational state. In the coastal regions of an ancient land stood a lighthouse keeper named Raja. Night after night, he maintained the beacon that guided ships safely to shore. The light never wavered, never dimmed, because Raja understood that consistency in maintaining high energy saved lives. Through storms and calm seas alike, the lighthouse remained a steady presence, its beam cutting through darkness with unwavering brilliance. Like Raja's lighthouse, your energy has the power to guide and inspire others. Yet this requires vigilance in maintaining your own inner light. Every choice you make either dims or brightens your energy. From the foods you consume to the words you speak, from the company you keep to the thoughts you harbor. Now take a moment to examine the elements that influence your energy. Create 2 columns in your journal. In the first, list everything that elevates your frequency. Perhaps meditation, time in nature, uplifting conversations, or creative pursuits. In the second column, note what diminishes your light. It might be excessive screen time, negative relationships, or cluttered spaces. Study these lists with care and select one significant change you can implement immediately. Perhaps it's creating a sacred morning routine or redesigning a space in your home to support peace and clarity. Write down your commitment and the specific steps you'll take to honor it. This practice of conscious elevation becomes your lighthouse, a steady beam guiding you toward your highest potential. Through consistent attention to what uplifts your energy, you create not just moments of elevation, but a sustained state of higher vibration. Chapter 29. The Eternal Dance of Energy. In a realm where stars whispered their secrets to those who listened, there lived a celestial dancer named Luna. Each night, she ascended to the highest peak of the Crystal Mountains, where the boundary between earth and sky dissolved. As she moved, her gestures wove seamlessly with the cosmic symphony, each step, each turn, a perfect expression of universal energy. Luna didn't create the dance. She became the dance itself, surrendering to the rhythm that had existed since time began. You possess this same capacity for divine flow. The universe moves in patterns of endless motion, and your energy naturally seeks to align with this dance. When you resist this movement, you create friction and discord. When you surrender to it, you discover grace beyond measure. The flow of energy requires both active participation and peaceful surrender. Like breath itself, it is a constant exchange, a giving and receiving, a creating and allowing. This delicate balance exists in every moment, in every interaction, in every thought that crosses your mind. In a distant valley, a river named Song Li carved its path through ancient mountains. When boulders blocked its course, Song Li didn't fight or struggle. It simply found new ways to flow. Around, under, or over obstacles, the river continued its journey, transforming barriers into beauty. The water's strength lay not in force, but in its ability to adapt and yield while maintaining its essential nature. Your energy flows like Song Li, seeking natural pathways toward growth and expression. When you encounter obstacles, resistance only creates turbulence. Instead, learn to move like water, fluid, adaptable yet unstoppable in its journey. Now rise and find a quiet space where you can move freely. Allow your body to become a vessel for energy's dance. Begin with gentle flowing movements, perhaps starting with your hands, letting them trace invisible patterns in the air. There is no right or wrong way to move. Let your body respond to the subtle currents of energy you feel. As you move, synchronize your breath with each gesture. Inhale as you expand, exhale as you release. Feel how your movement creates waves of energy that ripple through your being. Like Luna's celestial dance, let each motion arise naturally from the silence within. Continue this moving meditation for several minutes, allowing your movements to evolve organically. Notice how your energy shifts and flows, how tension dissolves into grace. This practice becomes your embodied reminder of the constant dance between creation and surrender, between doing and being. Chapter 30. Master of Energy, Master of Life. In the timeless scrolls of ancient wisdom, there exists a tale of a sage named Akira, who, after years of devoted practice, discovered the ultimate truth of energy mastery. Through meditation, mindful action, and unwavering faith, Akira's consciousness expanded until his very being resonated with the stars themselves. One evening, as he sat in deep contemplation, his physical form began to shimmer with golden light. Those who witnessed this transformation saw him dissolve into pure energy, ascending to join the celestial dance of the cosmos. You stand now at the threshold of your own transformation. The journey through these teachings has revealed the fundamental truth. You are energy incarnate, a divine expression of universal consciousness. Every breath, thought, and intention shapes the fabric of your reality. The power to create, to transform, and to manifest has always resided within you. The mastery of energy does not mean controlling the forces of the universe, but rather aligning so completely with them that you become a conscious channel for their expression. Like water flowing to the sea, your energy naturally seeks its highest expression. Through understanding and application of these timeless principles, you learn to remove the obstacles that have prevented this natural flow. In the ancient city of light, there lived a humble keeper of flames who tended a simple fire. Through years of dedicated service, he learned to imbue each flame with pure intention and unwavering focus. One night, as he lit the evening fire, something extraordinary occurred. The flame began to pulse with an inner light that would never fade. This eternal flame became a beacon of hope and inspiration, drawing seekers from distant lands who recognized in its steady glow the power of mastered energy. Take now your journal and find a quiet moment of reflection. Write your declaration of mastery, acknowledging the wisdom you have uncovered and the power you have awakened. Begin with these words: I recognize the infinite energy that flows through me. Let your words emerge from the depths of your being, expressing your commitment to this eternal practice of energy mastery. Complete your declaration with a pledge to continue this journey of alignment with universal energy. This is not an ending, but a beginning, a step into conscious co-creation with the cosmic forces that have guided you thus far. Conclusion. In the eternal dance of creation, a star burns without end, radiating pure energy across the vastness of space. This celestial light, much like your own inner radiance, knows no bounds. It simply shines because that is its nature, just as it is your nature to emanate the energy of creation. You have walked through the gateway of understanding, discovering that energy mastery is not a destination, but an infinite unfolding. Each breath draws you deeper into alignment with the universal flow. Each moment offers a fresh opportunity to expand your awareness of the limitless power within. The ancient scrolls speak of a starkeeper named Zhen who understood this truth. Each night, as he tended the celestial fires above, he witnessed how stars neither struggled nor strained. They simply allowed their light to flow forth naturally, endlessly. Through this observation, Zhen realized that true mastery lies not in forcing energy, but in becoming an ever clearer channel for its expression. Just as a star's light travels eternally through space, touching countless worlds, your energy ripples outward in infinite waves. Every thought you think, every intention you set, every action you take contributes to the cosmic symphony. There is no end to this expansion, no limit to what you might become as you continue to align with universal energy. The practices and principles shared in these pages are not mere techniques to be mastered and set aside. They are gateways to ever-deepening understanding, portals through which you may continually discover new dimensions of your own power. Like the star that burns bright without diminishing, your capacity for growth and transformation knows no bounds. Now, as you stand at this threshold of continuing practice, choose one daily ritual that will serve as your anchor to these eternal truths. Perhaps it is the morning meditation that connects you to source energy, or the evening gratitude practice that amplifies your vibrational frequency. Select the practice that resonates most deeply with your spirit, knowing that through consistent devotion to this single practice, you maintain your connection to the infinite flow of universal energy. Write your chosen practice in your journal, along with your commitment to honor it daily. This simple act becomes your personal star map, guiding you forward on your endless journey of energy mastery. Remember, like the eternal star, you need only allow your light to shine, naturally, effortlessly, endlessly. If you enjoyed this exclusive audiobook, I handpicked this next book which will change your life.